Hey guys, what's up? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, then welcome, and if you're an oldie, welcome back. So guys, as you can see by the title, in today's video, we're going to be testing out a bunch of brand new makeup by Essence. So really quickly, I'll just go over all the stuff we got. So I got the new Essence Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer. This is a hydrating and smooth base with watermelon extract, or watermelon water and niacinamide. I also got the new Essence Fix and Last Makeup Jelly Gripping Primer. This is hydrating and refreshing. I got the new Essence The Highlighter. So I got this isn't new, but I figured we'd try it in today's video. This is the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. And I got this one in the shade 080 Cool. The new Essence, the Roma Eyeshadow Palette. So they came out with 3 new ones. I already tried the Welcome to Miami one. And then this is the one that I have not tried on my channel yet. I got the new Electric Glow Color Changing Lipstick. I'm super excited about this. I got the new Essence Lash Princess Eyeliner. To go with the Roma Eyeshadow Palette, I picked up the Essence Soft Touch Eyeshadow. This one's in the shade XOXO. And the main reason I got inspired to this video is because of the new Essence 16-Hour Cover and Last Powder Foundation. So for like the first 2 weeks of all this new Essence makeup being released, I seen this on Ulta's website, but anytime I clicked on it, it was like out of stock or not in stock just yet. So after a few weeks of it being on Ulta's website, it was finally in stock, so I picked it up and I got mine in the shade Bright Beige 03. The first 2 shades before this were like either sold out or hadn't come to Ulta's website yet. And then I also got this new product by Makeup Revolution. This is the cream bronzer in the shade Light, and I figured we'd try this in today's video as well. So I know since I'm using like foundations and primers and stuff in today's video that I should do a wear test, but today, you guys, it's going to be like 95 degrees, and currently it's like 6 o'clock in the morning because my daughter actually stayed with my mom last night. So I got up this morning and I'm filming. By the time I go get her, she's probably going to want to go outside and play. I will try to wear this for as long as I can, but it's kind of hard to wear makeup and then sit outside, especially when I have like lashes and stuff on. Lashes are probably the worst for sitting in the heat. I just hate how they make my eyes feel. But let's go ahead and jump right in. We're going to do eyes first. Taking the CoverGirl Undercover Concealer to prime both lids. After getting all this Essence stuff, I realized I should have just bought everything to do a full face because I don't have a lot of products by Essence. I mainly have eyeshadow palettes and then I have a few of their blushes. But I've been really wanting to like try their bronzer palette. I'm just going to set down the lids with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Setting Powder. All I can think of when I'm using setting powder to set the lids is a girl I watch on TikTok, and every time she puts concealer on her lids to do eyeshadow, she's like, don't set it. Do not set the concealer. Literally, you guys, I feel like I have to set my concealer because if not, it's super hard to blend the eyeshadow. I don't know if the lighting is off or it's just because I got like a tan over the last month. You guys let me know down below if the lighting looks kind of strange. I just feel like it doesn't look how it's supposed to look. It looks very like yellow undertoned. I don't know. If there's a bunch of color changes in this video, guys, don't pay attention. It's probably me trying to adjust my camera. Let's go ahead and jump in with this Essence palette. I'm not going to pronounce the name because I don't want to butcher it. I'm just going to call it the Essence, the Roma Eyeshadow Palette. And we're going to keep it cute and simple today, doing a neutral look. So I'm just going to start with this shade right here first. None of these shades are named. I'm just going to take this on a big fluffy brush by BH Cosmetics. Just blend this right up here above the crease. I do want to take that single eyeshadow as well. The only reason I even got that single eyeshadow is because Ulta is having a coupon where if you spent $50, you can get $15 off. And I was like $2 away from $50. So I just threw that in the cart just so I could get that $15 off. Because again, I was like $2 away and I'm like, well, what the heck can I get on Ulta for $2? Like there's not many things on there that are that cheap. And then I had seen the single eyeshadows and I'm like, oh my God, this would be perfect. And it's brand new, so it's kind of a win-win. So now I'm gonna grab this deep brown matte shade. Taking this on a BH number 8 brush with a small blending brush. Just gonna start by tapping this right here and then I will blend it up into the crease. So this is like a really, really soft brown shade, but it's super easy to blend out. And I think the reason for that is using the Wet n Wild setting powder to set down the lid. It makes everything go on so much smoother. You're not going to get the full pigment, but you can build it up and blend it out a lot easier. Not blending this all the way through the crease. I'm going to stop at about the middle. But I mean, look at that blend. It looks so good. Okay, so let's go ahead in with the Soft Touch eyeshadow now. Again, this is in the shade XOXO. So let's give it a swatch. It feels very soft. Here is the shade. So I am going to just take a flat brush for this. Okay, this is really pretty. I feel like this would be really nice for this type of look, which is like a soft, neutral glam. So I'm now going to grab this shade from the palette. And this is just going to go right here in the center toward the outer V. I really like this eye look so far. I feel like it's like super pretty, but super natural. So once more, I'm just going to go back in with that deep brown matte shade. Just make sure to tap out this edge. So as for now, we are done with the eyeshadow. Next up, we have the Essence Lash Princess eyeliner. You guys, look how freaking cute this is. So this is the exact same shape of their mascaras. For comparison, here is their mascara and then here is the eyeliner. I honestly think it's so adorable. So they came out with the regular. They also came out with a waterproof in this. So they had these on Ulta's website, but I actually purchased mine on Amazon. As y'all already know, Amazon has 2-day shipping and I literally hate waiting for my products to come in the mail. I'm not gonna do this on camera because I suck at doing eyeliner and I also need to use an eyeliner stamp. So let me go ahead and do this off camera, add lashes, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. I did eyeliner and lashes, and let me just say, this freaking sucks. Like, don't even get this. This is like the worst eyeliner I've tried in a long time. It's super dried out and the tip is really, really thick and it's really, really hard to open, but here's what it looks like. I'm not even going to swatch it because I already swatched it when I was off camera, but this is so freaking dry. Like, it took me like 3 or 4 minutes on each eye just to get like a nice line because again, it's so thick and super dry. This was $6. If you guys want a really good liquid eyeliner, Wet n Wild Breakup Proof has the best that I've ever tried. High-end or drugstore, this one is the best. It's super creamy. It has a really nice fine tip. And it's really, really nice, you guys. This is made to an eyeliner on my top waterline. It's so freaking easy. So I definitely recommend the Wet n Wild one way more than the Essence one. That one absolutely sucked. Do not even get it. That's just my opinion. I don't know if I got a bad one that's just super dried out, but personally for me, I freaking hate it. Like, it's awful. I feel like compared to their Lash Princess mascara that everybody loves, that is a complete dud. Anywho, let's go ahead and get into the face makeup. So now jumping into primers, again, we have 2 new ones. We have the Essence Fix and Last Makeup Gripping Jelly Primer. Then we also have the Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer. So I think first I'm going to take the Glow Serum Primer. Maybe I'll go in with the jelly one like over top in certain spots. So it does have a little pump and this is a 1 fluid ounce. So I actually did swatch this on my wrist a couple days ago just to make sure I wasn't allergic to it because you guys, I'm allergic to so many things. It's honestly ridiculous. Now, a lot of people are saying this is like a dupe for the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrops, which I actually do have sitting over there. But off initial impression, the Glow Dewdrops has a lot more glow, whereas this, it looks kind of dewy, but it doesn't look super glowy. Whereas the Glow Recipe one actually has like shimmer in it. So I don't know if I would actually call these like a dupe. But even after applying this, my face does feel pretty tacky. So I think I'm going to skip out on the jelly one today just because I have really dry skin and I don't need a super tacky base. You know what? Let's go ahead and take just a little bit of the jelly primer. I don't want to take too much though. Take a little bit just so we can kind of see how the texture and everything is. And all of the products are under $10. Most of them are actually under $7 besides like the eyeshadow palette. So it has a pump. So it is a jelly texture. Now I want to see if this is like a sticky jelly, kind of like the e.l.f. Jelly Pop, or if it's going to be more of like just a nice water-based. So it kind of has a strong scent, but I don't know how to like describe it. It doesn't smell like fruity or anything like that. Okay, so next up we're going in with the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. This has hyaluron and aloe vera. It's 24 hours long-lasting hydration. And again, I got mine in the shade 080 Cool Chai. I don't know what it is, but sometimes when I'm looking online for foundations, specifically Ulta, the foundations look like super dark. Like even the lightest shade looks extremely dark. And with this as well, it looked so dark. Like the lightest shade looks super dark, but I think this is like the 8th shade, I want to say, because I just knew it. Like there's no way the lightest shade is actually that light. And I do have a nice tan right now, so I didn't want to get something that was like too light. So it's just a squeezy tube like this. I'm going to apply some to the back of my hand. So it does seem like a pretty liquidy formula. So I am going to take a sponge and a brush. For this side, I'm going to take the Ioni sponge from the Dollar Tree. First time using that. And then I'm going to take the Sigma F80 Kabuki brush on this side. Sponge first. So I picked this sponge up a while ago from the Dollar Tree because I only released like a bunch of new makeup. And it's just been sitting in a bag with all my other Ioni stuff, like lashes and different things they came out with over like the past like 6 or 7 months. And then I heard Juicy Jazz talking about this sponge and she said she absolutely loved it. So I wanted to like pull it out of the bag and try it and see like how good it actually was. But honestly, it's like super squishy. I am noticing though, if you can see, it is sucking up like a lot of product. Like out of all that I applied to the back of my hand, I got like nothing on my face. So I'm at least expecting like a medium coverage out of this foundation because I've seen a lot of people apply it and they at least get that. So I don't know if it's the sponge that's like soaking it all up or what. Yeah, because I feel like I'm applying it and it's literally like disappearing into the sponge. All right, I'm ditching the sponge for now. I'm going to apply some more on the back of my hand and we're going to go in with the brush. I might actually like this better with a brush. We can get some more coverage. Okay, definitely a little goes a long way with a brush, whereas with a sponge, I feel like that sponge in particular was sucking up all the product. Okay, yeah, so I'm definitely getting a lot more coverage with a brush, and I'm also looking more glowy with a brush. But I am just gonna build up this side over here with the brush. I mean, I can't really complain at the foundation. If I had like super clear skin, I think this would be amazing. But I do have a problem with picking at my skin, which I know I shouldn't be doing, but sometimes I literally can't help myself. Like, as sad as it is, I was like telling my boyfriend, I'm like, I'm gonna have to take like the mirror out of my bedroom, because anytime I come in my bedroom, I have this little mirror right here. And every time I walk by it, I like look in it and then I start picking my face. So maybe if I just eliminate that mirror, that'll help me. Okay guys, so this looks really, really good. I was considering building it up, but I don't want like a super heavy foundation base today. We also have the powder foundation that we can try out that might add some coverage as well. Okay, let's go ahead and take this Makeup Revolution cream bronzer. Okay, so with the Makeup Revolution bronzer, I got mine in the shade Light. So there were 4 shades, and of course, this is the lightest one. And on Ulta's website, you guys, this looked super duper dark. Like, I probably honestly could have went with a medium shade. Just taking my Makeup Works round blending brush, and I'm just gonna start tapping this out. I love trying new cream bronzers, especially affordable ones. Yeah, so this is definitely super duper pigmented, and I really, really like the shade of this. I feel like I don't have a bronzer in this particular shade. So it kind of smells like a little fruity, but not. I don't know if that's like an intentional fruity smell or if it's just there. I don't know. So next I'm going to do concealer and cream blush. And since the concealer and the blush are not by Essence, I'm going to speed through this. So now to set the under eyes and the face. I don't typically use a powder foundation for under the eyes because it tends to look really, really heavy. But we're going to try this out. This is the Essence 16-Hour Cover and Last Powder Foundation. Again, I got mine in the shade 03 Bright Beige. So you get your powder foundation here, and then underneath you'll also get a mirror and a powder puff. Okay, so this is actually a nice flat powder puff, and it's got a little thing so you can put your finger on it like that. We might use that in a minute, but for under the eyes, I'm going to use a brush. So I'm taking my Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just going to try to pick up like a little bit of product here and just lightly set. That's all I needed, was that little bit of product, and it mattified it. But I don't want it to be like extremely matte where it looks like dry and cakey. That looks really good this far. Just going to use it to set the T-zone with the little brush. Okay, this is instantly mattifying. And this is a really brightening shade, so I really like it. Now I'm going to take my big powder brush, and I'm just going to use this to kind of set everywhere else. This looks really, really good. Now, again, I didn't use a ton of product under my eyes, so we still have that nice glow going on. I actually do have powder blushes by Essence. I think this is like one of the first things I bought from them besides like the mascara. And this is the Essence Mosaic Blush. This is in the shade the Berry Collection. I'm just going to use that just to tap right here to set down the cream blush. Next up is the new Essence the Highlighter. So on the inside it says the highlighter and a luminous glow. Go ahead and swatch this. Now again, this was something where it looked super, super dark on Ulta's website. It is nowhere near as dark as it looked. This is in the shade 01 Mesmerizing, so it's the lightest shade. So now I wonder if these highlighters are going to replace like their pure nude ones, or if they're going to have like both. This is the type of highlighter I've been into lately, where it looks very glossy, very shimmery, but not like glittery or sparkly. It's that nice bit of glow. Oh yeah, this is super duper pretty. Exactly what I was expecting and wanting from this. As always, taking a little pencil brush for my nose. I always do one dot on the tip, and then I do a line right down the middle, about halfway. So I might use this to highlight the inner corner, but I think there's a shade in the palette that's light enough. So let's go ahead and back in with the eyes really quick. So for the eyes, I'm taking the same 2 matte shades, this one and the deeper brown shade. If I didn't mention, this palette has a mirror, so I'm going to go in with the lighter matte shade first and just blend that right here. Okay, so for the deeper brown shade, I'm just going to take a really skinny smudging brush. I'm just going to tuck this right up here. Like the inner corner, I'm going to take a mix between these 2 shades right here. I would just use one or the other, but one's too light and one's too dark. Okay, and those two shades worked out really well on the brow bone. For eyeliner, I'm going to be taking the LA Colors Gel Eyeliner in the shade Brown. And again, if you guys watch my channel, you guys know that I absolutely love these eyeliners by LA Colors. They're $2 at Walmart and they're super good. Like, don't take my word for it. Just go buy it and try it for yourself. I'm going to set my face with the new Wet n Wild X Stitch collection. This is the No Bad Days Hydrating Setting Spray. This is exactly like it says. It is super duper hydrating and very dewy. For mascara, I have the Essence Double Trouble Mascara, and I'm just going to apply this right to the lower lashes. And you guys, I got this mascara like 7 or 8 months ago, and I've only used it like a couple of times. Okay guys, so the last thing we have to test by Essence is the Essence Electric Glow Color Changing Lipstick. So here is the neon packaging. So there was only one shade in this. And I also wanted to mention a lot of this stuff you can find on Amazon. Wait until you see this, you guys. This is like the coolest freaking lipstick that I own. So it looks like a clear shade. It's pink, but it has a glitter in it. And it looks so freaking cool. Go ahead and swatch on the back of the hand. It has hair all over it, which I don't know why, but let's swatch. Okay, so it's definitely not changing color on my hand here. So it's kind of turning into like a very, very subtle light pink, but it might do something different on the lips. Let's go ahead and apply it. So I'm also going to take a lip liner by Essence. This is the Essence Stay 8-Hour Lip Liner in the shade Just Perfect. If you guys don't know, these are like my favorite lip liners ever. I first tested them out like at the beginning of the year and I fell in love. The formula is so creamy and they are long wearing and I love the shade range. This shade is like a natural Your Lips but better. So I'm going to go ahead and align and kind of fill in my lips with this. And again, there is specks of glitter in here, which I don't know if they're going to like go on to the lips. The whole concept of this is really cool. Okay, so it has a very balm-like texture. Okay, so it's definitely changing to like a light pink color. It's definitely changing better on the lips than it did on the hand. Really, really pretty shade. And it smells like watermelon, kind of like the primer did. Okay, so I really like this and I like the shade. I love how creamy it is. It feels like a lip balm. The only thing I'm worried about is how long is this going to last on the lips? Like once the lip balm feeling goes away, is it going to dry down matte or is it going to come off? I'm kind of curious to see. Guys, and we are officially done with this makeup look. I feel like I've been filming for like hours at this point. Like right now it is currently 7:58 and I'm getting ready to go pick up my daughter here in a little bit. But this is the finished look. Let me go ahead and give you guys a close up. Honestly, guys, I feel super pretty today. Like from the eyes to the skin to the lips, I freaking love everything about this makeup look. Again, I just feel super pretty and I don't feel pretty like every single day. Like sometimes my makeup and my eyeshadow doesn't turn out the way that I was expecting or it's like too harsh and then it doesn't look very good. But this is like a super soft eye glam and I freaking am loving it. So let's go ahead and go over all the products really quickly. So for both of the primers, I liked both of them. To me, they both have like a very tacky finish. I do love the smell of this one. So I'm just now realizing the Hydrating Jelly Primer is free from silicones and alcohol, which is really, really cool. But honestly, guys, I evenly like both of these. I would definitely have to test them for a while to give you like a full final thought on which one I like better. But so far, so good. For the eyeshadow palette, this is a $10 eyeshadow palette and I absolutely love it. I love how you get your pops of green in there. And again, like I said, if you check me out over on TikTok, I did do a look with these two shades right here. I love it. I feel like the pigment is good and the shimmer shades are really good. And I got absolutely no fallout from any of the shades in the palette, which is absolutely amazing. For the powder foundation, we didn't get to try it alone, but it did add some coverage and it added some color. I'm just going to take a little more of the powder foundation and I'm going to take it on my powder puff. And I'm just going to lightly tap right here just to kind of blur this area because my pores are looking like really, really large. Okay, that did a really good job at like blurring these pores out right here. And I don't have like extremely large pores, but when I have like a very dewy base, I can see them a lot more than if my face was like matte. But yeah, honestly, I really like this. And I love the bright beige shade because it's really easy to brighten up under the eyes. For the Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation, at first, I wasn't sure if I was liking it because there was absolutely no coverage. But after building it up with a brush and after using concealer and the powder foundation and all that, I think it looks amazing. And honestly, you guys, I've been into like a lighter weight foundation. The last time I wore a full coverage foundation, I used the Maybelline Super Stay. And I like caked it on my face. And then I went outside and I was shoveling snow and I actually like wiped a little off my mouth and it looked so bad, you guys. And ever since then, I've been into something like super natural and lightweight. That way, if I go outside and I start sweating and a little bit wears off, it's not going to be like a drastic change. Whereas if I'm wearing full coverage and I wipe or it rubs off, you're definitely going to be able to see a difference. So yeah, I really, really like this and I can't wait to test this some more. The highlighter, you guys, I really, really like this as well. And again, it's like a very subtle glow, kind of like a glow from within. And I've really been loving that type of formula. So yeah, I really, really like this. And I mean, look at it. You can just see me beaming from the cheeks. I freaking love it. Color changing lipstick. I love the color and I love the feeling. Is it necessary? Probably not, but it did leave a really nice pinky tone to my lips. Curious, is this the same shade on like everybody's lips or is it color changing according to your lip color? I'm kind of curious about that now. So yeah, guys, that is everything for this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And if you guys did end up liking this video, please be sure to give it a big old thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. If there's anything at all that you guys want to see next, please let me know. Yeah, guys, other than that, I got to get ready to go pick up my daughter. I got to stop at the post office and then I am coming back home to go swimming until lay in the sun. Other than that, I want to get off here and get my day started. Now, I might do a wear test. I'm going to leave my camera set up throughout the day, and if it doesn't completely melt off my face by like noon, I'll come back and do a check-in. If you don't follow me over on TikTok and you want to see more content from me, go ahead and give me a follow over there. And if you do come from YouTube, let me know and I'll follow you back. Yeah, guys, other than that, thank you so much for sitting here and hanging out with me today. I love you guys so much. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.